Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for entertaining this little passion stream series of mine. Probably has been since the very first episode of Opera Omnia, and now we're finally going to put an end to it. For anybody who is out of the loop, Opera Omnia ended service in March, I believe, and then they posted up all the unused storyline content. So for the past week, I've been going over those final chapters, and this is the final chapter. You can see at the top left there. The top left there. It says Act 4, Finale, Part 1. So, we'll go through Part 1, we'll go through Part 2, and the previous videos, it didn't really seem like we were going towards an ending, but now, I'm pretty sure, this one is going to definitively cap things off. So, for everyone who has been following along, somehow someone has found the playlist of Opera Omnia videos. Thank you so much for watching, and let us proceed into the true final ending of Dissidia, Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Starting with discovering the old cycle. Let me go ahead and take the volume down. A crystal Ramses Lot spotted. And Materia showed us. I did not expect it to be you! Now that I think it, how could it be not? If ardent desires are what you grant, then grant mine! Resurrect this world and its gods! Is that your ardent desire?
Nani?
What? If you doubt my resolve? No, you are saying it is my desire that is not ardent enough. Be that it as it may, what more could I desire at this time? Of course, this is the only way to deliver this world. Very well then, Crystal, I will give you what you want. This is my desire, that the world be steeped in eternal conflict. Yep, that's been Garland's thing the whole time. I will tolerate no claim that it is otherwise. The ferocity of your emotion is well taken, warrior fit to carry the world. So yeah, that's been Garland's thing this whole time. Final Fantasy 1 just boiled down to an entire time loop in which Garland became Chaos and kept on getting defeated, and Final Fantasy 1 ended with us breaking that time loop, or getting to the end of the time loop in which Chaos is defeated definitively. So, unfortunately, it seemed like Garland was setting up, be the good guy this whole time. But he just couldn't deny who he really was. And once again, it starts from here. The cycle of conflict. We really thought that Garland was undergoing some intense character development. So Seymour found his character development, Will Ultimatium. What honor is there to be found in an important power of the sorceress? These unresting chains, binding young women with the same fate for all of eternity. Here, denounced, excluded for power they never desired. Talking about Final Fantasy VIII plot points. Who could bear such people? I should be the only one in this world after all. Compressed the world of time. So all power is concentrated in me. What else is there to desire? It makes a lot more sense if you play Final Fantasy VIII. Is that? Did someone summon it? To what end? Desire? What? Nani? Heart stays. You would grant it. An unknown voice attempting to drive me mad. Fair enough. I will take my measure of you before I decide. Is that the red crystal that Ultimecia encountered? Destiny from afar. To what are you referring to? Everything around has just changed, Kupo. That gloomy shrine ring any bells? It looks like where I summoned, but it's not. What do you know? Ah! Nothing, Kupo! Shouldn't a spirit have inside information? Sure, I was possessed by the Blackened Will at one point. Remember that? My normal duty is to connect materia and spiritus with their warriors, Kupo. Both of them are sealed away, though. I have no idea why this place appeared, Kupo. It is Garland. You seem confident about that. In a span, however, of 2,000 years, as to when I cannot say. What's 2,000 years got to do with it? Warriors, what is your desire? Ah! It's coming from that shrine. Don't tell me. Not Boonivel's again. Wasn't his voice different? This one's familiar, too, though.
Nani?
What is afoot? Literally gave me the Nani voice clip I needed. As soon as the structure appears, I am beset by another voice. Beats me, not that I'd tell you, even if I knew. Surely the only one who knows is Garland, who vanished while in search of the crystal. I'm afraid I cannot let that pass unaddressed. A crystal, you say? I don't remember the voices I gave everyone. Keep your filthy fingers off this one. Ah, crystal's our last hope. There'd be no point to all the power you're craving if the whole world falls apart first. With a crystal mind, I can perfect this world. What an unpleasant poppycock. How likely would that turn out given your state? Your wounds are far from recovered. Was that the good old Dawn Trail fist? We're in a hurry, so the wounded will have to sit tight! Oh, pathetic I have become. Oh, that's just it for him, I get, for Jagan. With heavy open arms. And there he is, Garland! Thank goodness you're alright. So the one who summoned that shrine was... What are your desires? What a stupid question. You think you're a god now? We have one desire, that the gods in this world are brought back and can continue on. Oh man, Armorant. A vague and weak desire. True strength lies in the desires of man, after all. I may laugh, but your jokes aren't funny by half! After all that you have done, why do you now act to undo it? It is the crystal's judgment. The new crystal is disinterested in the world's perpetuation. So I bid my own desire. Now I get it. It'd been better if it was just your name that was familiar. You're planning to mire yourself in conflict. Indeed, and you too are already in the midst of that wish. Now that you understand, fight! What? That's Garland's wish. Let's do it. Finally, a tough guy. Let's have some fun. Don't come crying to me if I make you fall and scrape your knee! Oh wow, he didn't actually have an invincible force field. He actually tanked those hits and then came back to mollywop them. We must join in! And... haha. My magic? What power is this? This can hardly be called conflict. The crystal granted me power in response to my will. Own your own wills and try to resist! Jack, you understand how two forces in opposition each polish each other into brilliance. Get off your high horse. Hurry, this will not last for long! Later! Gotta love how abruptly villains just disappear. He's buying time. If wishing for the gods and the world's salvation was rejected, this was his only option left. Well, the world does tend to bore, so I can understand wanting to battle some more.
Yeah.
It would seem we're unable to fulfill that wish in our current state. You told us to go back after improving our game. I guess you know what that means. Yeah, well, being forced to recognize it would piss me off. There's no time to chuckle. Unlike Sonic. We came to save the crystal, now we have to battle more than ever before. Gee, thanks, Garland. What a way to blow a wish. On to the coordinated plans. The short of it is, we need to battle with all our might until Garland is satisfied. But even coming at him with all these hyper-aggressive, enthusiastic fighters wasn't good enough. Does he really like battle that much, even at the risk of grave bodily harm? Rather, he's a sort for whom there is no life outside of battle. But still, he esteems this world and its deities. He protected the gods with no thought for himself and the flooded darkness at us the brink of doom. I intended to give everything I had alongside him. But his desire for conflict won out. Could there be some special meaning to it? Explain! Garland was once a knight among knights. A certain incident saw him branded a rebel and vanish, whereupon he traveled 2 millennia back in time to be resurrected. This is Final Fantasy I, take notes. His villainy would reach out from the distant past, and once thwarted, to there he would again return. That cycle is Garland. Garland is that cycle, and that Chaos Shrine is his Palace of Destiny. Then explains her as to when, not that it matters, since there's no way to tell how many cycles he's been through. Nonetheless, we made our way to the past and brought the matter to its end. We! Recognizing that there were other warriors of light. Who were the we? Come on! Treating the ill at its source. You made it so no battles ever occurred. But wait, that means your world would never know the struggle you went through, doesn't it? Oh man, for Sarah of all people to point that out. We had no qualms with that. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
With the cessation of battle, however, Garland is without inception. For one who can only persist through battle in perpetuity, the key to his existence is conflict itself. Another warrior fated to vanish should he return whence he came. You'd have to wish that cycle, however tough it might be. However tough it may be, there is no question that he revels in it. Whilst the cloud of darkness had everyone in its clutches, he and I remained in endless combat in the former world. Although no matter how long I faced him, I was unable to satisfy his desire. So I believe this time, perhaps, he's wagering not on me, but us. Fulfilling a warrior's wish will fill the world with energy, buying us a bit more time. It sounds like the pieces are coming together, but can we trust him? He's headed out for you for 2,000 years. Without a doubt. Well, good enough for me. We've been working together with plenty of enemies from our homeworlds. Say Neon or Asto started acting otherwise from what you'd expect. You'd assume they had something in mind and still put your faith in them, right? You got me. Or you got me. I believe we can trust him. His concern for the crystals is due to its connection to materia. Sure, he acts with the world's interests in mind now, too. If I may, Garland wished for battle after talking to the crystal, right? Shouldn't we and Lee do the same? Let us ask. We make for the shrine. What comes around? Are we at the shrine? Oh, this is Ultimatio. So, disease before. No, they resemble each other, but it is the place of destiny from which I came. Din you. The shrine that granted me the power of chaos in a repeating cycle of 2,000 years. There I perished and am reborn countless times. Whatever are you going on about? Explain. Omnia, what is your desire? Huh. Oh, so you hear it too? Of course I heard it. It was the crystal core of darkness. Did it not release its power and finish, being consumed by Shinryu?
Nani?
What? Then it's worthless now. You were unaware. The crystal cores of light and darkness are but two sides of the same coin. Since the core of light was lost, it has been endlessly seeking out powerful wills, which Arden manipulated as he wished. What happened was grievous beyond the pale. So this is immense power we're talking about. More and more I'm intrigued. A core cannot bear the burden and releases darkness, rewriting the laws and recreating the world. Deteriorated it may be, it is still a crystal. Doubtless it responded to the sincere wish of Rams and his lot and delivered them to the new world. Rams going up a scale in the main character. Why did it remain silent until now? Why would it appear now? You know the other crystal has shattered, correct? It must have awakened after gathering all that energy with no other place to go. This crystal core is no longer of darkness or light. It is but sheer power. It is only fitting that it be mine. What foolishness, you foolish fool. Does it escape your attention? What do you think you're capable of with that arm of yours? Arrgh! Cross split, therefore, by all rights. Why do you reveal this to us? I can see no advantage in it for you. Explain! All is up to the crystal. Including whether or not it accepts your desires. So, Ultimatio gonna be one of the final villains? The day I came to understand you. Who are we understanding? Ah, mannequins! Mannequins! I dare say the shrine may have a working defense mechanism. Damn! Our dark mannequins really did their best, didn't they? Terra. Of course they did. I'll never understand why they had to go through what they did. It was tough on you as well, Bartz. Couldn't have been easy and trusting yours with all your memories. Yeah, we were so worried. I just thought that if you were able to overcome loneliness, it was the best thing to do. You could only make it back thanks to everyone's support. It was my dark mannequin that finally let me open up. I feel so much closer to everyone since then. Me too. My grief only strengthened my determination to fight on. Don't forget that feeling now. It's your other self. That's right. That one was like my little brother, and as long as I don't forget him, he'll always be with me. And without all your memories, it wasn't all bad. Indeed, there was joy to be had too. Our dark mannequins helped us better understand ourselves. The man I am today is thanks to their illumination, like a piece of my soul returning. Or perhaps in other words, if we were twins like you, it's how we might feel if our other half came home to us. Just like when Shalinga finally opened her eyes again. That couldn't be a happier feeling. Today I could probably accept Materia's attempt at kindness. Uh-huh. I wanted to tell her not to be so down. Just a little more, guys. We fed at Vane's and Kefka's energy with Sid's device. We can do this. Where'd all this motivation come from? Nero, Dante, and the third guy, Virgil. I haven't played Devil May Cry ever. Don't think it's fair that Spiritus and Materia, the share the burden. Actually, what was it? What we said? Despite Materia wanted to give us, wasn't off the mark. So I don't think it's fair that they share the burden. You want to help them. Any bright ideas, Papadimo? May our gods turn crystal. What could we possibly do to help? Hold on a moment. Assuming an equivalent state produces equally high affinity, that's it, your crystal! Might you be able to wish via your crystal in the same manner as though you were transmitting energy? Certainly. As long as Yuri is with me, we can do anything together. Please, I need to speak with them. Alrighty, then it's up to us to clear a path as usual. Who'd have thought battle would be something to look forward to? Plenty of energy coming right up. Good lord. This is more Papadimo than we ever got in Final Fantasy XIV itself. Warrior, what is your desire? I will not forget this voice. That's right, it was you. Do not think I can forgive you for humiliating me, but that shows what power you hold. Crystal Core, use your power to me and remake this world. Hold it! Ultimacia?
Oh.
You noticed too. We'll be using that energy to resurrect Materia and Spiritus. Sorry, but give it up. Even though a world of your dreams would come true? You mean a world of your dreams, not ours? You can count me out. This world is recovering bit by bit with everyone's feelings put together. For Cypher to be telling Ultimacia off. It's not something for one person to remake on their own. No, it is. It is because this crystal is the crystal core of darkness. Ha! Nani? Ha! That's because the crystal core of darkness is a limitless supply of power to grant a strong enough will. Spoken like one who has reached his limit. Oh, I smell some resentment there. You understand. Being abhorred, detested, hunted. A sorceress cannot die. This curse is eternal. So the world must be changed. Ah! No! Crystal, give me power! I alone am enough for this world. Let the rest be swallowed by the currents of time. How's it any different from what was done to you? Of course the world is going to reject you if you go around cursing it. This world isn't the same as ours. And I won't let you take it from the living. Why? Once more! It can't be! Ah! What the? Oh my god! You don't understand what this means! In Final Fantasy VIII, Renoa got junctioned to Griever, and this is like extreme comeuppance right here. Holy moly, why was this game ended service? She's lost control. Crystal rejected her. She can no longer manage her own power. This complicates things. You have no choice. We have to end this here and now. Yep, time for another villain to drop off. The good is oft interred. Wait. It was my will rejected. That's enough, Ultimecia. No one in this world would hurt you if you weren't the one rejecting them. I can't become a sorceress's knight. But can't we be friends, or family, or allies? I want to help you if you wished it. These are all the characters that interacted with Ultimecia over the course of Opera Omnia. I want to discover connections that did not exist before. These are simply your ideals! I trust no one. No matter what your lips say, you will come to fear me and turn your sword on me. Please stop, you're falling apart. I did not wish to inherit the powers of the sorceress. You know what? Fine. I'll inherit your power. What are you saying? What about Squall? It doesn't matter. I'm already a sorceress anyway. Go back to who you were. Stop! Why? Won't things be easier for you if you surrender your powers? Yes, but I do not want to relinquish my powers. Something's not right. What's wrong? Were I to give up being a sorceress, the pain would end. My powers would disappear and I could peacefully fade away. But that would be an empty me. She's only known the hatred for so long that that's all she ever wants to be and all she's ever capable of being. You could not possibly run from a cruel fate. Do not give in to despair. There is hope even in inescapable fate. Even if there's only one future, you can change how you live it. No, I cannot. A sorceress is forever a sorceress! And if so... Yeah, it's basically one of those things where she's just so unforgivable that she just doesn't feel like it'd be right if she ever got any sort of redemption. But I guess the crystal's even more powerful than they are. It's a little scary. Sorceress, by the way. Is that really the crystal that helped Ramza and the others? Oh. And it's gone. So there's nothing to guarantee it will immediately follow orders. Curse you, Garland! Was your intention to entrap us? Interesting. Could that be what was going on? Anyways, we got a clear wish. It's over. We'll handle it from here. You should rest. How's it look? Is it getting there? Yes, the god's presence is growing stronger. I can hear a pulse. I can't ignore my growing fatigue, but there's nothing like a light at the end of the tunnel to spur us on! To be frank, I have my misgivings. The core did not respond to her, after all. I know. I wonder why Ultimecia lost control. A crystal core of darkness should have drawn out strength in response to willpower. Uncontrollable power. Just like Aura Sight. Aura Sight? Crystals of a sort, though entirely different in shape and size. Mysterious stones capable of working miracles and summoning nefarious beings. Perhaps the core now possesses similar qualities, and it was blind luck that blessed us so far. What was it you wished for? To live. And to aid everyone to save this world together. The Call of Darkness had a will to begin with, and supported the world along with the Call of Light. If your wish was to save the world, perhaps it judged your wish worth granting.
そうだ。
Feeling strong and pure and in line with the Caller's own wishes, there's a good chance you're right. But if you aren't backed into a corner, it might be tough wishing for just the world. I know my mind would wander. I want to go on more adventures and things like that. Aye, given my sound body in this world, my mind would likely do the same. Hence, Garland framing his own wish in the world's favor. Granting wishes can also mean granting the respite the gods intended. Mixing business with pleasure, so to speak. But the core has its own will. If it should hinder us with its incredible power,
いや
there can be no ifs. The goddess delivered us. And we have yet to show her our gratitude. Come now, look how many allies we have in tow. We can show one measly core who's boss. It may be hard to keep our wheels aligned simply because we have this many allies. But just like it did for Ramza and Agnes, they'll align at some point, even just for a moment. If anyone can accomplish this, it is us. Garland and the core both seek the same thing. Let us also do what we must to manifest our wills. Right. With the strength of our hearts, let's go find them. So, Ultimecia was rejected. Though it previously granted power indiscriminately, now let us with energy focus on this realm. It may well be judging what is in the world's interest. For better or worse, it continues to uphold my wish. As long as this power persists, so should the world. Yep, stalling up for time. As long as I exist, there will be no end to conflict. It will transcend eternity. Of that I promise. A changing hero. Who's the changing hero? Crystal Core's darkness has returned unbeknownst to us. This is an entity that will revoke the right to rule from the gods. It will not listen to reason. We may each have our differences, but if we can display our wills...
どうかしたのか
Gil, for your thoughts? Hope you're not thinking anything funny just because the Core of Darkness is resurrected. What do you say? Ixnay on the if I can do this on my own business.
Ah.
Yes, I know the limits of what I can accomplish alone. When the gods were sacrificed to save the world amidst the flood of darkness, it was then I realized just how powerless I am. What the journey to resurrect the world needed was not the strength of one, but of the many.
だよな
At last, you're finally figuring out how amazing we are. Do not dare try to pull any such foolishness again. It was like a giant hole that opened in my heart. I was fine with even that. Nani? If I could save the world, if I could save all of you, I thought not of anything else. What a steaming pile of think about yourself for once. My mind has changed because of how I hurt you all. That's good, really. You had me sweating there for a moment.
いいわ
Indeed, I've had my fill of such experiences. You've also lost memories of allies. They may have stood up to terrible crises, not unlike the circumstances you faced. Rare Ayla eyes moment. Ayla Freya. I remember when I first played Final Fantasy IX, I called her Ayla, named after the Chrono Trigger character. Our lives are all connected. How bitter it is to lose any one of them. I will take that to heart. That is right. Every acquaintance is tied to who I am now. Both allies and foes with whom I have crossed blades have all borne powerful wills, and their brilliance has molded me. My newborn self would be astounded could he see me now. No kidding. He might have been a crybaby, you know. I doubt he was anywhere close to as stupid as Lon, but it's hard to imagine.
あら
Always gotta be sending out those strays to Lon, huh? Are you sure it's not your temperament changing? Man, what kind of squirt would you have been? Oh, that's right. You have to tell us your name sometime. Name? Yeah, I mean, even you gotta have one. I wonder what kind of hopes and wishes went into it. What? Did I say something weird? That's like saying Batman laugh. You should already know. But I suppose that is my memory alone now. The old world and the new, foes and allies, the present and within my memories. There are lives among all of these. Just for that reason, I could never forget. Huh! What's wrong?
まさか
Could this be like the last time? If so, then he has deceived everyone once again. Garland has an ulterior motive. We must make haste. The First Pact. Wonder what the First Pact has to do with anything. Also, plot twist, I went back to the Europe. I'm not going to explain. Just know that there's been a new chapter in the water bottle lore. What do you mean, like the last time? What's his ulterior motive? I must tell you another tale first. Our world was not the only one in his cycle. What do you mean? Explain. I once fought for a goddess of harmony, and he for a god of discord in an interminable cycle of battle. They're talking about the earlier Dissidia games. But I've heard this story from Garland. In a different world from this one, he said he battled over and over to strengthen a god. A pitiful beast, he called it, that felt to him like looking into a mirror. That must be the god of discord. That's why he can't turn a blind eye to the plight of this world and its gods.
Ah.
No, we won't let the gods be lost again. Not this time. Therein lies Garland's reason for continuing the cycle. In retrospect, that's why he fought on in the old world too. So he was fighting for the sake of the gods. The god of discord cherished Materia and Spiritus. They were in a way mementos to the lost goddess of harmony. Garland would surely hold them in high regard. Yep, because if I recall, hold on a second, the Dissidia goddesses, let me see, Cosmos and, who is the other one? Cosmos and, Chaos, yeah, that's right. Hold on a second. Chaos. So, in the original Dissidia games, the two gods were Cosmos and Chaos. So, in a way, the first Dissidia happens. Cosmos doesn't make it, and in turn gives way for Spiritus and Materia, the two gods here. And I guess Chaos really cherishes them. And really cherished Cosmos as well. And that was the impetus for coming here. What a sad sack! Likely deceive the core. It has a will of its own and will discriminate whether or not its desire to the world benefits. And so he wished for his own desire and the world's salvation in tandem. Covering for the gods with an old man's canning. Let's be glad it was the canny one who came in contact with the core. You should credit Spiritus for that. Oh? Why is that? I'm guessing even though Garland may have been a despicable foe to me, Spiritus summoned a reliable ally. Same goes for Leon, Caius, Golbez, and Kuja too, not to mention Jekt. I see. What can I say? I'm a star wherever I go. I'm certain everyone has had their doubts about the ways of the gods. None of us can know, however, what is for the best at the given time. Please understand that they tried to study and coexist with us.
そうだな。
Well, they may have been wee babes, but they grew enough to regret caprice. You've got to give them that much. The gods I know I oppose because it had reached perfection. The almighty Boonavels, who robbed hope of his self. Compared to that, they may be incomplete, but it's their ineptitude that drew me to them. Honestly, they dig up memories I'd have rather left forgotten and made me feel like crap. But I ain't about to complain over that. It's my own fault for being sore. Indeed. Let us tell them as much face to face. We will like the gods and give them what's due, no matter what. I'm basing my new Golbez voice off of the Golbez voice from Final Fantasy XIV. Good lord, that's 2 Warrior of Light laughs. Oh, hi there, Matthew. Hi there, AQ. Just got home from hanging out with friends. Nice. Fighting and fleeing light. You defy me, then I shall use that to my own advantage. Oh, hey, you reanimated his arm with crystal. That whole rigmarole again. Back as it should be. Someone's looking chipper. Behold, my arm is complete. Even the core will obey me should I order it. That thing has a mind of its own. Good luck getting it to listen to you. Oh, the entire Crystal Chronicles staff. I don't plan on asking for any wishes. Crystals are to be used by bearers. Like so! Core, surrender your power unto me. With it, unlike those other gods, I shall make a new world without relying on asinine warriors. Will it work? No, the gods will be drawn out! Second watch! Even a useless god can have a purpose once I pulverize it like magicite! Why, you! Don't you dare treat them like tools! They may have been a couple of numbskulls, but they willingly became crystals to hold the world together. Man, doesn't get more selfless than that. Man, at the start of the game, the gods were like mom and dad fighting, and now they're just wee little babs who made a whole bunch of boo-boos. Will the crystal really follow Jegrin?
諦めたくない。
Please, listen to us. Do not take me lightly. I am not that trifling sorceress. I am an almighty bearer. Now give me the energy you have gathered. Okay. You talked about... Oh my goodness. Never mind. It's them. Blast. Is there nothing we can do? Damn it. We're just the beginning of a new world! I can get on board with one part of your yammering. Lale?
違うね。
And I'm gonna shoot down the rest of it. This world may be fragile, but no one's trying to eliminate us from it. No one fears us or gives us strange looks. There's something beyond a future cut short. I'll take the ones who accept us no matter who we are. I'm choosing Materia and Spiritus.
愚か者が
Imbecile! What significance is there in acceptance? They accepted even you, you idiots. But it wasn't for your sake. It's for everyone else's, so the world can survive. Went from a southern accent to a full-on goofy there.
くだらない。
Nonsense! I'll grind you to dust! With this arm! Aye, we're back to the jerk machine. I remember this. Took the words right out of my mouth. The perfect world would be just too cramped. You agree, right? True ambition. Up. We just gave Jagrin a good thwack. What? My power! Too bad, so sad. Looks like the court decided to dump you.
No.
Oh, hello, Ultimecia. I thought you were upset. Enough with crystals in the world, and what have you? Oh, we're finishing time. Everyone and everything, even be it a 2,000-year-old shrine. Yes, before the might of a sorceress.
ダメだ。
Stop! I am the sorceress of Demetia. I will surpass you all to achieve my one true ambition. All worlds in all time will be one. Well, what was that? Time compression. You cannot hold out against the current of time. You will be crushed along with the old and the new world. You fools talk nonsense about acceptance, but it is for those who are satisfied to do the accepting. I was given nothing but this power, so it is only fitting that I should rule as sorceress. Not even seeds may sprout in a world where all is melted together. Ah, what a beautiful world. Mockers and Wish, what have you done? I cannot believe you will have me remade the world! She's gone way beyond that. Past, present, future, it's all being compressed together. All matter will be worn away. Our very existence is being extinguished. Preposterous! What is there to be done? Nothing, in all likelihood. The gods remain as crystal. It will be infeasible for the world to hold together any longer. It is up to me. Stop! We already had this talk. No more of that, please. But aren't you folks forgetting something? If you're looking for crystals, look no further. There's nothing to gain in being stingy at this point. We have to use our powers if we want to live. Amazing.
Yeah.
No. It's no good. They're cracking. No one's dying on my watch, especially we babes. There are those waiting for you. Hang in there. There's nothing you can't do if your will is strong enough. Please, let me protect them. Let me protect the world. I do not want to lose them again! Yeah, work with. What the? My chest is heating up? Hey! Crystal! The crystals! Grand Revival? This must be...
なんで
Why? Was it not enough? Wait! Do not give up. Never give up, my son. I will aid you. Slumber's End. Looks like the gods are back in town. The world's structure is already lost, but this should maintain something, however faint.
ありがとう
Thank you. This is just what we needed. Are you... well? Materia, Spiritus, you've truly returned to us.
ありがとう
It is all because you made a place for me. For that, oh, how I thank you. Materia,
感謝するよ
from the very bottom of my heart, thank you for delivering us. It is because you showed us the way that we may still draw breath. Knowing you are safe brings me endless joy.
しょうがねえな
We figured what this place needed to stay in business was you too, after all. Your judgment was sound. A crystal cord abandoned us long ago. Should a strong-willed warrior wish it, even the end of the world is not out of question. All of you could have been cast aside. Which is to say, it is good you made it in time. Certain you didn't just wake up because you thought this time you were dead for sure? Jack!
違うな
Mastery over the world is not returned to us. Nothing would change with our deaths. The core transferred that authority to Garland. That's why it's still here, sort of.
なぜなのですか
But why Garland? It's his intention to preserve the world in the form of continuing the cycle of conflict. He did the same in a past world, battling endlessly in sympathy for a god of discord. A dedicated man. Putting his past experience to practical effect, methinks. Persisting in battle maintains a supply of energy. He has granted us forestallment. Either way, it's just the fight he wants. Like it or not, but what has got us? It's a miracle we're even standing. How do you think he's faring? Oh, don't worry about him. Just like these wee little ones. He's been recognized by the Corps. He is ready and waiting for us. The truce is over. We're winning this. End of story. Right. Victory is our only option. It's up to us to bring back the world. You march on Garland and bring him the conflict he so desires. Ah! Meanwhile, the cycle of misfortune. You will not go with them?
たわごと
What would you do with a formless world? The gods have no jurisdiction over it, and moreover, it is at the end of its life with Garland's wish fulfilled. I see no merit in cleaning up the aftermath of this war. I do not venture on slim chances. So you withdraw. That is unfortunate. Should, however, there can be payoff, then I may return to remake the next world in my image. Huh. I look forward to it. It's gorgeous. I never imagined his memories would contain such a landscape. Oh, wait, nope, I gotta redo that. It's gorgeous. I never imagined his memories would contain such a landscape. There you go. You think this will get us to him?
いいえ 違います。
Precarious though it may appear, there is no danger of falling. He is waiting for everyone. Makes sense. You can't have a war without us. What's the matter? Yes, remember, the old world, I tried to save Garland. I'm certain that was my desire. Seeing Garland's wish come true may seem mine as well. We're going to fight him, you know. You sure about that? You've done this over and over, no matter the world for 2,000 years, perhaps. This must be fate. What is meant to be. If so, I could ask for nothing more.
分かった
I should expect no less from you. Now, where is he? What's up? Could you show me your crystals?
なんだ
Pretty sure it's in plain view. Sorry, I meant the ones from earlier. Don't see why not. Here you go. Wow, you can actually see it. Something's bugging Squall about your crystals, or rather, the situation, that is. You guys all have some connection to the crystals. Is this kind of thing normal for you? I mean, making more of them and stuff? How do we say this? Well, I'm a special case. It should be normal for the rest. Crystals are a rarity where I'm from. Hamadad Alliance certainly can't. Chelinka being born holding a crystal was something like a miracle in her case. And in Kieran's case, he went out on annual pilgrimages for crystal's blessings. I'd say it's a clear sign we're in crisis mode. One minute I've got heartburn, the next there's a crystal in front of me. It'd be one thing if it was just us, but Keese isn't even a bearer.
そうだな。
Chalking it up to an adrenaline rush won't explain it. I remember this happening before. Or, I'm not sure, but something like it. Huh? When? This is new to me. I don't know, but I know I've seen it. Gotta wonder what you kids have been through. That must have been, whoops. That must have been a reference. That must have also been another reference to a past Dissidia game. Anyways, that is it for Act 4, Finale Part 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The final video in the Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia storyline. Talking about college over here. A whole 4 frames per second. That blew anything that I had out of the water. Alright. Act 4, Finale Part 2 is called To All Erstwhile Warriors of Light. And it's the banner for that chapter. That is the thumbnail to this video. Let's go. This is it, Luigi. On Shining Clouds. It was a world beyond the end of dimensions. At the end of an eternal battle, their purpose is fulfilled. The gods of discord and harmony quietly vanished. Erased from memory, relegated to dreams. This battle, too, will surely fade. Oh, that just hits you right here. Be that as it may, please let me believe. Let me believe our journey truly took place. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing preservation right now. So this is a time-compressed world? It's so pretty, like out of a fantasy. A Final Fantasy! It was the site of the Chaos Shrine not too long ago. Garland's mind must be exerting some influence. A world of time compression with no past, present, or future might not be unlike the cycle Garland lives. Ah! Interesting. No, it's not. The more you want something, the more you can't wait for it.
いいだろう
That bastard's waiting for us. Let's go give him what he wants. I'm gonna kill Chaos! Because battle with Garland will see his desire fulfilled.
Ah.
That is why I previously remained in the old world and failed. This time, I believe I can save him. Alright, some retcons what we need first. Let's go sniff out some viable routes. Can't think of any faster way to do it than with a ninja, Selkie, and Turk on the job. We'll hold you to that. It's Garland's will alone keeping the world intact. If you don't find him and give him the fight he wants, things really will fall apart for good this time. Breathe easy. Nothing's going to pieces on my watch. Just trust us and stand by. Please, do your utmost. I know I need not worry, but we are depending on him. Let's go. I'm jealous. Please don't lose heart. I can't bear to see a lady dispirited. I truly hope this time that you two can work together in fullest cooperation and mutual respect. Yes, but I was shocked when you turned a crystal to hold the world together. Because it reminded me exactly what Vanilla and Fang did to protect Cocoon. I misjudged you both.
すまない。
Sorry for always giving you a hard time. Yeah, well, there's two sides to that whole memory business. Shoving my nose in things I never wanted to remember. But now I ain't afraid of nothing, even more than before. Is that so? You have not but learned from our warriors. Even had you not said it, I know too well. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Please allow me to stay by your side to guard you going forward. Is Materia a sage, based off of those things she's got in her back? Then I must return the power you granted. No, you should keep it.
恐れることは
You
ない
intend to satisfy Garland's desire, do you not? It is better in your hands. Very well, I accept it duly. Prepare yourself, Garland. Matters have changed dramatically. I don't know if I can keep up with that, the voices. Striking back like this. I underestimated you, Ultimecia. There is no telling what willpower will bring about. Even resurrecting the gods. I mustn't forget to show my gratitude. Do not tarry, warriors of light. The cycle cannot continue with the core shattered. There will be no second chances. If there will be any future, make your way here. The omen burning within. We really ran out of budget for locations, didn't we? Leave this to me! You shall not lay a finger on the gods! If you'll allow me to lead the charge. Waha! You are unharmed. Ooh, Gabranth got pretty. Thanks to you all. Please, carry on. Even here, fiends emerge. Of course, this is a world made exclusively for conflict. Blast it all! I keep knocking them down, but they keep coming! And after everyone went through all the trouble of getting things all cleaned up, little Leo, all our hard work! Nothing is forever. My own day came too at some point. But meeting you, to whom I can trust my rear, is a treasure I shan't forget. I will not rephrase that. Hard as it is, you have no option other than forward. Ahead lies a beautiful world to reclaim.
何が起きているのですか
What could be this spectacle?
なんだ
This feeling in my breast. You are Gao find armor. Well done, Gao. Yeah. Everyone okay? Good work to the Vanguard. We'll take over. It's still a long road, so don't push yourself too hard.
いや
Now, that is not the problem. For whatever reason, there's a burden deep in my breast. That's what happened to Layla and Case. All their hearts began to heat up too. Could all their passion to protect the world be resonating together? Squall says it's familiar to him, but he can't remember what. Ha! What a scatterbrain. He's no better than my grandpa. That which happens again. Alike for everyone.
どうすれば
Could it have happened before? Nothing on memory.
まさか
Can it be? The crystal lights the way to what you seek. A tie to visitors. Another tale. There's something I must tell you. All of us fought together over and over again in a previous world. Yep, these are all of the Dissidia characters. I think this is the Dissidia 1 cast. Squall. You say you have memory of warriors producing crystals. From where is this going, I take it did happen before. Earlier, you told us about you and Garland fought for a goddess of harmony and a god of discord. This is the same story, isn't it? We also fought for that goddess of harmony. We were told by her to seek out crystals. As with Layla and the others, they manifested beyond our resolve. I believe that is what Squall is remembering. At that time, that was her finding them was our last resort. Yeah, let me see here. So we got 1, we got 2, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yep. I believe the first Dissidia went through Dissidias 1 through 10. So that's fun. That's fun that they're actually calling back to this. You're saying they're hiding within us. I like how Furion and Cecil's cape are in sync.
違います
You were born of her will. Wait, what did he ask? Did either of you know this? You were born of her will. We know nothing of the previous battles. But he and I created this world, so it is not hard to fathom her power slumbering within it. The power unconsciously became your flesh and blood. It should be possible for all the summoned warriors to bring forth their own crystals. Which is why it appeared for Keys too, and not just those already connected to the crystals. They said their chests felt warm, right? Steiner and them already felt the same thing. Hang on, if everyone can make crystals, just like how Materia and Spiritus were revived? You're not about to say something ridiculous, are you? Here it comes! Ah, confirmed visual on the gods!
どうした
An emergency? Probably not. This is for you. A sphere! Did you finish it?
どうすれば
We reenacted everything that happened while you were asleep. Really? They sweeted the whole third act? She thought you wanted to know when you woke up, she poured herself into it. You bet I did. From screenplay to staging to photography to great collection. To oodles of best actress, yours truly. Let me hear your review after you see it. Wow, I was never good enough and had to do my parts over and over. No, you did good. I had a blast lining up all those different shots. We had so much fun filming. It's all thanks to you two that we made so many friends. Leave it to the social media guru Selfie. The crystals! Oh boy, they just did their Final Fantasy Brave Exvius friend rolls. Yeah, I did play Final Fantasy Brave Exvius for a while, and to get 1-star characters, there was white crystals, or clear crystals, as you can say. And emotion for this world intensifies. And if we can call on those emotions...
I understand you're anxious, but emotions are something that needs to well up naturally.
I suppose they do. Rushing headlong? I've changed not one bit. Well, at the very least, let me thank our warriors. I would like to speak with everyone in person. That can be arranged, can't it? I think everyone would be happy to. Yeah, agreed. Aimless effort. Expressing my gratitude is the least I can do. For now, it is the only thing I can do. It seems not everyone is together at the moment. Final Fantasy VII music. Miss Goddess, are you all writing your own there? I must convey my thanks. Goddess, you must tell me. Is it that difficult to recover sunken memories in this world? I promised I would find them, but I couldn't make good on what I said to Yuffie. The truth is not limited to that which can be seen. Even those who appear to be having fun have their troubles. I was arrogant. I thought taking away painful memories would lead to happiness. I tore everyone apart. Forgive me. I can understand big mistakes arising from every responsibility. That's just bad luck! Even so, I've also made my share of grievous errors. If you recognize where you went wrong, you can better find ways to do it next time. But change comes in small steps. No one is immune to loss at some point. So until everyone is ready their hearts, it would be nice if you could watch over them along with us. I know Cecil is right, but is it really okay to leave it at that? Huh? That's... the Dad Squad! Ah, jeez, Dad, what did you do this time? You too, Dad. I think he's had enough. I didn't do nothing. This is just a post-game review. I, after the chance to travel with old companions, we got a little carried away. Are you sure? I will vouch for him as well. Seeing you young bloods at work sparked something. Here! Being witness to the rapid growth of comrades in arms set one's heart afire! You might call this spectacle a promise. Whoever it looks, we're all enjoying ourselves. Fine, I guess. Just don't overdo it and break anything. Sorry to butt in. Anyway, Bartz and Titus have been blessed with good friends, wouldn't you say? Nah, he's still just a half-flesh punk. Can't sit still, can't keep quiet, can't... Hush! Humility has its limits now. He's become far more capable than you ever were. I can say I'm quite proud of Yuna. I even look up to her as a leader. Try to clean up your ineloquent affection. There are fathers out there who never got the chance to praise their children. Alright, get off my back. He's a great kid. If think even more after coming here. We can enjoy ourselves unfettered in this place. No one will laugh at you for being a little honest. At least as we've been from our cruel, heavy fates. Is that what you speak of? I'm just talking about being old. We warriors from other worlds are like travelers. There's no telling when we'll set off. So let's give thanks for now. I hear you. You seem like I'm around forever, but blinking you'll miss your best shot. Hug your parents, chat. I guess that best shot is what this world's for. Hug your parents twice. All the times we wandering around.
消えろ。
I'm gonna get killed. Gotta love how they have this one small stage. So if anyone is to be walking around, they have to start from from one edge of it and keep on going. Could they have made it a little bit wider? Hurry up and fight Garland. Is that what you were thinking? I'm interested only in watching the actions of the warriors I summoned. Oh, come on, are we really thinking the same thing? What, you're here too? It's the fastest way to solve a problem. Is that not what you were thinking? So we grouped up. Oh well. Now, where is he? Follow the darkness. Sure, that should lead us to him. Ah! Over there. I get a bad feeling. I wouldn't worry about them. If something does go wrong, it's on us to write up the report. Hi.
悪いな。
Oh! There's Garland! Ha ha ha! And what's so funny? And it plays out exactly as I imagined. The best for both parties, I suppose. Allow me to test your metal! Wait, cut to the chase. I finally get to shut you up for good. Ha! Well, far from sufficient. Far too little darkness to strengthen any light. Damn it! And you throwing them against a wall to see if they would stick is in poor taste. But you saw their potential, did you not? A world already operates as I will it. Selfish desires cannot bring about victory. Later.
いいだろう。
I'll remember that. Hold it, that's not fair. Treat me like a brat, will you? In that case. Ah, they really are here. It's the squad. It's the friends of everybody who charged in. The heck you think you're pulling off ahead? What do you expect to do when you capsize? Even Seiss can't say I'm happy. You actually had me worried this time. Oh my gosh, Seiss and Arnie and Leonie too. Sinky had no idea they were all besties.
Hi.
Yeah, that's it. When I heard you'd all taken off, my pom-pom was gripped with fear, Kupo. Quit leaving us and the world goes crazy, Shadow. Interceptor came and told us. At least someone's a good boy. It's your fault Rem's here. Good grief. Jack, just this once, do this together with us. If we lose here, then Kelger. I'm concerned for Gilgamesh too, selfish though it might be. Fine. So don't give me that look. Are you listening, Amaranth? Do you know how reckless you were? came running when we heard from Reno and Rude. Ah, Tattletales. Found more friends. Eh? Yes? Yeah, fine. I'll stick with you. Hey, I was worried about you. Try to look a little happier about it. Materia, it doesn't seem we need worry. Woof bark! Shadow, no one's paying you for overtime. Huh. That's true. There was no, state of virtue. There was nothing in it for him to just wander off. It goes without question that there are warriors who think not the best of me. It was not the time for me to get carried away. Is that the sphere selfie made? Why don't you show yours too? You've been taking pictures non-stop. Yeah, take a look at my work too. Everyone looks great. They're all Chocobo pictures. Look at that face. He really loves you, Prompto. Huh? Did I press the wrong button? This was back when it was just Chichiri. Prompto and Bartz and I were looking after him. Hey, I helped too. Are you forgetting to mix the feed and improved his bedding? Jealousy doesn't suit you, Machina. Are there any other pictures? Look at that panorama. This city brings back memories. What Iris had to share was delicious. Finding local foods is one of the best parts of adventuring. Oh, everybody's here. What y'all looking at? It's the Stellum! That's where I first met Lady Lunafreya. I'm so glad I could help. I'm terribly sorry for being so careless then. Don't even worry about it. We got our own special moment out of it. It's great when you can look back on our times and laugh. Let's convene in my cabin for some gossip next time. Hi! Ooh, I love a good girl's night. Everyone's friends. Everyone's so buddy-buddy. I've made so many more friends too. And Noct could meet Lady Lunafreya, something you've completely given up. I don't know if I had any use as a warrior, but thank you for calling us here. I was supposed to thank them. I cannot win! I'm so very glad I can meet all of you. From my heart, I mean it. What's wrong? If there's a problem, I'll handle it. I've heard there are those among you who have not recovered their memories, so Stop! Hold your chocobos. No apologies, okay? I know it's got Cloud and them all frustrated. Knowing everything is probably going to be too hard on them. There's stuff I don't want to know. Yes, if everyone had their memories back, I wouldn't have been able to get so close to Brother. Brother! Nothing can change the fact that I'm a remnant, after all. Say, Kadaj, would you mind speaking with Theodore? He was long troubled about his heritage, too. Meeting Kane and Titus changed him. I think you might also find something only you can do. Something only I can do. Is such a thing out there? When I was younger, I did some reckless things in the belief there was. I regret none of it, though. That's just how it is. They'll be fine. You've even made friends.
Huh?
Friends? Just who are you talking about? Whoever came to mind just now. It's only natural he's going to linger on your mind. As frustrating as things might be.
頑張れよ
You found your own dream. Keep heading for that future no one else saw. I will. Man, I still don't know what the right thing to do was. Would I do things differently if I knew? Did things go fine because I couldn't remember? In other words, there were numerous possibilities open to us. No, still open to us. So you shouldn't stress over it either. It is my fault that they suffered. They took that pain and paved their own paths. As in their own home world, they made their choices one by one.
ありがとう。
Thank you. I too must continue on. Man, I wish that there could be a sequel to Dissidia, to Opera Omnia, where we actually get to see the effects of all this character development. Did I get any good Steam deals? Yes, in fact. Let me see if I can find my my history here. Where do I see my my game purchase history? I'm not gonna show everybody. Stats? Is it under stats? Weekly charts. Here we no wait, no, never mind. This is weekly. Okay, so wait, I can just look at my library. That's right. So what I got on Steam, I got I got DLC for the new Shantae game, the Risky Boots mode. I got Fallout 3, only the base game. I did not get any of the DLC. It was just like, bleh. Let me see. I got Tormented Souls, which is kind of a recent spiritual successor to the original Resident Evil. And, oh boy, I bought Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja, the remake of the arcade game. Joe and Mac for the Super Nintendo is one of my childhood games. And I saw that it has absolutely terrible reviews online, so I waited until it was on sale on Steam, and once it dropped below $5, $5 is my no-brainer pick it up right now price. So once it dropped below $5, that was my time. I'm going to see for myself if this game is really as bad as they say. So yeah, 3 games and 1 DLC. That's what I picked up during the Steam sale. Is the Steam sale still on? Let me see here. I think it is. The Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 is on sale. Although, this might be the one time for me to get Crosscode. Crosscode is a Mega Man Battle Network successor. And Final Fantasy 13 of all things is on sale. But the thing is, both of those games are $5.99, so those are above my my get it now price. Let's please. So you're looking for a game to gift to a kid. Well, do you know what the kid likes? If you know what genres of games and what IPs the game likes, then that can help inform your decision. Unless you're looking for something that's just, in general, friendly for kids, in which case, I mean, I would normally talk about, like, Nintendo games. I wonder, is Lucky's Adventure, let me see here, or Lucky, yeah, New Super Lucky's Tale. I mean, it depends on, it depends on how good the kid is at games. But New Lucky's Tale, I don't know if it's called an adventure 3D platformer action adventure cute. So I don't know anything about the game. I've never played Super Lucky's Adventure before. Super Lucky's Tale, New Super Lucky's Tale. I can't remember names for the life of me. Oh, I thought you were asking about a Steam game. Yeah, Mario games. That'll absolutely do it. They love the Mario movie. I mean, I don't know. Are the older Mario Switch games on sale by now? Or are they just going to hold on to the Nintendo tax forever? Who is disturbing my slumber on Discord? Let me get a moment to rest my voice here. Because I think that talking nonstop, that's what causes me to lose my voice and to start the yawning. If you want to ask me any more questions and you want to chat, by all means. Alright. Ooh. Friend of mine is going through the Final Fantasy XIV main story quest, so I always gotta check in on the blow-by-blow. I got this desk fan that's directly on me and always dries out my right eye. Nintendo first party titles ain't ever going on sale unless they're digital. Occasionally they go online on digital on Steam, but if you get them physical, no, they'll never go on sale. Anyways, that was a nice intermission. We're heading into the final 40 minutes. The intersection of distant worlds. We were shocked to learn about Amaranth. Aiko ran off as soon as she found out. Sai said her part in it too. What a headache. What do you expect? There's bound to be more than a few of them in an entourage as large as ours. From the onset, the warriors ice them and all act on their own desires.
As you ordered us to do.
Now Schultz have known that there would result from needing one such as Kefka to his own devices. Indeed, there were those among them with apocalyptic tendencies and ties to the warriors of Materia. But sudden calls and decrees breed disobedience. That may have hastened their plots for destruction. Materia is sincere to a fault and could not see that. How exasperating. These guys. They're basically siblings, huh? Incidentally, your attachment to this world was thankfully beyond our expectations. Yeah, well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to go home. There are people I can only see here, you know. Got a taste of what it's like to live free from fate or duty. Yeah, it's nice to be able to get away from it all. Plus, there's still business for us to sort out here. I can imagine that with all this standing around and talking, they're really speed-running all of the character development they wanted to get out of the way, but they had to just go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 because they were ending service.
We'll return to our homes eventually. When that time comes, if those who remain here are able to enjoy the lives they have.
I am honored to hear it amidst my shame. Every moment of your acquaintance was worth it.
見事だ
You are a dedicated lot, or perhaps devoted is the better word. And we're here! Huh? Why do you all look so serious? You got a problem, bring it to the disciplinary committee here. Our problems don't exclude thou, but setting that aside, what art thou playing? They are fleeing. Going to check on Squall. And then Laguna and Cypher ran away, you know. Cowards. Do I need to go with you? We're fine, we're fine. Besides, you're worried about Zidane too, right, Kuja? Do not think for a moment you can worm your way out of dragging me into it, you knife. Come on, break it up. Of all the thou shalt rue the action thou dost not take.
No one knows how much time we have before us.
You already know that, right? Put on your big boy hats and don't be stubborn. It'll be too late when you regret it later. You don't have to put it that way, you know. Preparedness is a must, though there is one method to circumvent the worst. And that is... bring this battle to a satisfactory end. Should we all be hale at the time, I will summon you any number of times over. Putting it to words, that makes sense. You two gathered us, after all. So even lost souls like myself may be drawn back, should the gods will it. I'll get to see everyone again. I'm feeling all warm inside just thinking about it. Sequel! That nails it then. Time to get to work. For the kiddos. You said it. I can't wait to play with you again, you know? Huh. You want I should put you in charge of the kiddie classes? Geez, just say what you really feel. Everyone knows you're happy about it too, yeah? Agreed! However, I think not expressing ourselves fully fits with who we are, don't you? It's just who we are. Green passion. Oh no, we killed the green passion. Good work, everybody. We make this look easy. Numbers aren't really a problem, but aren't the encounters kind of chaotic? Yeah, like the environments are all mixed up. I mean, you walk a bit and it's completely different monsters.
No doubt about the fault of Ultimecia's magic. Space as well as time has been smashed together, they say.
There were still places they didn't go adventuring yet. Yeah, that's the world for you. Always changing. You've been confronted here with structures appearing out of nowhere, after all. Can't argue with that. Your Roha's homeland was something else. Holy and refreshing. The sea fishing was phenomenal. What I wouldn't do to go sailing on Ferris's ship again. Ferris mentioned! He made quite a few memories in our absence. It seems I'm rather envious. I made some wonderful memories too. I can finally fill the world with flowers. Thank you. This is... some sentimental flowers we all grew together. They were in the airship. Think of them as a good luck charm that you could return safely. You're no inferior in our handing them out too. Everybody gets some. Yep. A good luck charm, huh? You know, we ain't got no place to return to, yo. Oh. That may be the case, but...
It is tricky when confronted with it.
He should have a really rusty old man voice. I don't have any place to go back to as well, right? How do I put it? I mean, I've been here so long and ain't in no rush to leave, yo. Despite where we came from, everyone's here, so it's not the worst place to finish out our lives. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who will give you strange looks here, no matter what happens. Ain't that the truth? No one has to be afraid of me.
No one needs to hide who they are.
We can choose where we want to live. Once you realize how many allies you have, it's not so scary, even when you're alone. Knowing that, feels like things might all work out after getting back. In my case, I'll lose my Esper powers when I return home. There were things that troubled me, but I'll never forget that I could use them to help everyone here. Let's meet here again. Can we? I'd really like that. Sequel! I'm sure of it. I'd say so. Not that I know anything. I wonder what it is. Thinking about the future like this, I feel warm inside. No, I must leave this to everyone else. Materia? For you? It is lovely. These are everyone's feelings for a world revived. I can tell. This is what it means to feel warm inside. Materia? I hope she's alright. Wonder what that was about. Us. Oh no. Are we going to meet our violent clones that want to replace us? Yep, there is something special about physical. The materials are simply too few. And why the crystals appeared? Is it due to the resonance of the affinity of who? There's such fascinating phenomenon in front of my face that I can't get to the bottom of it. It's a disgrace! Oh, some big help has arrived. Can we borrow your brains? Focusing on a difficult problem too long only gives you tunnel vision. Why not take a break and come back to it?
よろしい
Very well. Then what's the matter? Do tell. It seems Kane and Rem suddenly felt their chests warm up. I wonder how this battle will turn out. Will everyone be able to live happily ever after if the world returns to the way it was? The fight is unavoidable. The Goblin is an ally. You must see this plan to fruition. The strong resolve warms the hearts. According to my intel, already dozens rather, have experienced the same effect. They bear a striking resemblance to the tale we've heard. What say you? You sense a crystal's presence? Didn't Yuffie also say her chest felt hot before a crystal appeared? It seems our research is not without progress. These events are most definitely connected. To wit, is this not a manifestation of our wills? Of course. Up till now, we've used willpower to revive the world and make flowers bloom, but with the world's form so indistinct, there's no form for our wills to take. And so instead, crystals they make.
なんですって
Then why has my crystal not appeared? Explain that! And if you tell me my will is weak, I'll make you eat your hat! Oh, drat, I thought I had diverted her attention. No one doubts her strength of will, but there's nothing anyone here can do about it. Of course! The only thing left is to interrogate the source!
Whom do you then interrogate? Do not tell me the core!
Ah! Why didn't I think of that sooner? The warriors have shown this world love, and so I wish to respond to them. Not all of my powers are returned, but if a show of will is what's required. It's dangerous to go alone in a place like... What? Yo, that's a full-on Legend of Zelda reference. I like it. I like it like that. He had us worried. Do you not realize how risky a stroll can be?
私が間違ってい
Forgive
ま
my
した
carelessness. What's important is that you're safe. That said, when I so glum, I received flowers. Feeling everyone else's sentiment, I thought, it's not there's something I can do too? You've only just been freed from the crystal. Don't push yourself too hard too soon. I cannot make a crystal, and that frustrates you. You're more competitive a goddess than you appear. But trying to fly southern in skies unclear as this is out of the question. You've just come back to us. You're in trouble, that's precisely what we're here for. Please, rely on us. Can you accept me as I am? You remind me of myself, reckless and desperate in my youth. It is true that we have not existed for long. That is why we must rely on the warrior's assistance, just like another time. We've talked it over. Once we've gathered our crystals, we can reconstruct the crystal's core of light. Reconstruct the core? Exactly. That's gotta stabilize the world somewhat. If so, we would have something to negotiate with the current core.
いいでしょう
I understand. Our place as gods may be of some use. Missing arbitration? What does that mean? We'll see. From what I've heard, a great number of warriors' wills have swelled by now. Although it was my intention to simply watch over you, the situation is thankfully evolving at a brisk pace. A crystal should appear for every warrior in no time. That is our assumption. But what would happen when it does? This should not be a cause for concern, should it? We think we can bring back the crystal core of light once everyone's crystals come together. If we can make that happen, it should stabilize what's become of the core of darkness and return form to the world. With that hope in hand, we will see if the core cannot be persuaded to return our divine rights to us. The path to it, however, is likely fraught with defensive measures that would keep us from reaching it. Therefore, we need to keep them at bay. Leave it to us! We'll escort you there unscathed.
気に入らんな
Our powers as gods are virtually non-existent. We will be nothing but a burden. Hold it right there! That's enough doom and gloom! Under normal circumstances, life's unpredictable even for us humans. No one expects you to spend forever atoning for a single screw-up. We've all struggled with losing trust. What you're going through isn't foreign to us. All the more reason to rely on those in whom you can trust, your companions. You've come asking for our assistance. There's no greater honor I can think of. I am overjoyed to be counted among your companions.
ありがとう
Thank you, everyone. Then let us proceed. Please, call out to the core. It should be in this vicinity. Very well. Bring, 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 bring. We got monsters closing in. Let us intercept them. I just realized that the whole Pugilist Club is here. Plus Barrett. But there seems to be no response. And we shall drag it out. We shall drag it out. I see it. I see it. It was supposed to be near. Allow me. Seeing everyone work so hard is getting me worked up too. Right here in Mikokoro. Even you feel it. I'm part of this party after all. At least this much is permissible. There, the core! And a cross is overpowered, and that is my intention. Would you not confer with us? We believe we can resurrect the crystal core of light. Once we do, we ask that you restore our authority over the world. The warrior's crystals cannot secure the core of light due to the god's impotence. No! Oh, crystal core.
同意できか
It
ねま
was you who revoked their authority. Why do you forsake those who ardently wish for the world's survival? You may have a will and think yourself superior to the gods, but once all ceases to exist, that includes you. You only want to protect this world. Isn't it the same thing as you want? That the gods want? Your wishes are but a collection of gossamer, insubstantial at best, built upon a warrior whose wish is great.
理解できません
As fascinating as I find that, choosy crystal, this is veering into petulance. Please listen to me and be still. Our worlds may differ, but our feelings are aligned. Ugh. You're not getting through. This presence just now. Garland, I know you are here. Do your part to quell it. You just hide away. The court desires conflict, and will not be placated without it. There is naught we warriors can do but make war with all our bodies and souls. As you once did. How many worlds have we crossed? This is a battle for all of them. And I must also pay my respect to the gods of old. God, I grant you power for the decisive battle. Nani? Both light and darkness are warriors. It would be unfair to ally with your sight alone. For that I thank you, Spiritus. It is as you say, the world needs its darkness, as do my friends and cohorts. I seek no aid. There are those who fret over you. Humor them. Hi. You will not cower. We accept your challenge no matter what powers you wield. That is precisely the conflict I desire. I will look forward to it. Wahahaha! Wahahaha! Small plans. What are these small plans? It seems like the negotiations went somewhere, but do you think we can really come to terms with the core? You cannot blame it for being obstinate. After all, being a slave to Arden, swallowed by Shinryu? So they shut the gods down after all it went through, and I suppose stubborn is just the flip side of getting fed up. We need to regain its trust one way or another. Don't just pick your noses if you're bored. Give us a hand over here. What is you in such a flurry? They can get weapons, armor, the airship, you name it. All the help we can get still ain't enough. The airship? Where you plan to take it with a world like this? What are you saying? It's exactly in this kind of world that we all need a ready escape route. I have no intention of placing a losing wager, but best be ready for everything eventuality. Here we are. Sorry for the wait. They're all ready. We pulled out every one we've flown so far. This ought to let us get everyone aboard in no time flat.
いいわ
That is magnificent. I only hope you shan't be squabbling over the helm per usual. I'll be taking command if you don't mind. I have some experience leading fleets, you see. You'll hear no complaints from me, then. Once all the systems are in working order. You underestimate us. All is at the ready. Me and Balthier set up communications equipment. This way we won't lose track of each other. Calibrations were a bear given the various standards to accommodate, but we made it work, thank you very much. We put some senior technology to work. You can be sure I'll be taking it home with me. Ha! We need to prepare for whatever's thrown at us. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Making tactical withdrawal to sum it up. The fight's not over until we say it is. Ain't that the truth? Even if you take one of the shorts, you got a chance to recover as long as you're alive. If you'd be so kind as to allow the non-perishables. Cannot find an empty stomach. Hungry men are only sad. We cook banquet for everybody. Me bed garland starving. You must be serious if you're already planning for him. Then I'm not about to let you outdo me. Ah, rivalry between Ignis and Quina, that's amazing. A Patriot perfected the other day will be just a ticket to soothe everyone's fatigue. Gosh, I can't wait. Watching them, you'd never know there's a huge battle awaiting us. You hit it on the nose. We just gotta do what we always do, and things are sure to turn out okay. Even if they were small, Lael's and Kisa's crystals brought back materia. Just like a broken piece of magicite made my dream come true. No matter how small a ring completes, as long as our will burns true, there is no limit to what we can accomplish. Let us make it known to the core that this world has not seen its last. We've come back from worse despair. Let's show that we believe in hope. Ah! Here comes the crystals. This isn't the flowers from no, is it? This burning in my breast. That's what Agria said. Could you three be... Thinking of the future. Thanks to everyone, we could establish a new agreement with the Crystal Core. The enormous energy generated by satisfying Garland's desire for conflict is sure to revive the world. We know what we must do. I dare say this will be the final battle to envelop our world. This is it, Luigi. What's eating you? Freeing him from conflict means realization of my desire as well. This battle has raged across eternity and will end at last. I'm frustrated that I can't remember the old you. I was supposed to have been there too. What occurred will not disappear. Eh? Explain! Even should it come to some indefinite time outside of memory, it was still part of you who made you what you are. The fact we have lived, shared words, and sympathized with each other will remain. We will walk together, always. Did you finish watching The Sphere? I am only partway through. You better hurry, or else you'll never catch up to the latest story. Oi! End of service joke. When this battle's over, everyone's gonna wrap it all up in an epic poem. Nobody told me! Reenacting everything was so much fun. We simply must do the rest. I hope we can include some musical parts this time. Celeste and Yuna need to sing. You better bring it up right away then. Those two might need some convincing. Ooh. Everyone is always thinking of the future. Through every hardship, your strength of will saw you through. I suppose that is to be expected of warriors. Not at all. I'm a weakling if there ever was one, but I couldn't cower forever. Don't you feel the same? That's why you're compelled to act. I intend to do my best for this time for certain, moving out in front and taking away your memories in order to save you. But you did not need such salvation, for you always found hope in the midst of hardship. This time, I simply wish to be with everyone. That is the future I hope for. Imagine what potential the future holds. Why, Materia, I'd say you're all grown up now.
Eh?
I am? I thank you. I never would have thought that they would be treating the gods like kids, but here we are. There's but one task for us now. Bring all our power to bear against Garland. Let's grant his wish. Convince the core and get this world back to how it should be. Garland is incredibly powerful, right? But we should still be a match for him.
そうだよ。
Yep, because we gotten pretty powerful ourselves. You can accomplish anything if you want it bad enough. Which means we'd better get ourselves powered up. I hereby declare the official formation of the League of Hyper Twins. I just realized that this is a grouping of twins. Alpha Node and Alize, Lon and Rain, Chalinka and Yuri, Palom and Porom. I don't know about the other three though. I think that they all came to really came to appreciate each other over the course of the story. But yeah, I'm guessing those three just have a really firm bond. But yeah, the rest are twins. Oh, thank you for including me. You really are slap happy. But I guess if it helps everyone chill out, no harm, no foul. But our foe isn't one around whom we can let down our guards. Let's keep our wits like we always do.
そうですね。
Right, I'll do my best. Fear not, and believe in your experience. That will be our strength. Going to battle, but both the core and Garland are our allies. All you must do is fearlessly adhere to our beliefs. Hi, hi. Off we go to seize victory. Let's go. My mind is composed. My mind is posed. You do intend to become a sage, correct? Yes! And then her mind became composed. You have decided to show your intentions too?
いいでしょう。
I am all grown up now. You also have a right to know how I feel. There you are, Garland. I swear I will save you. We're circling around to the end. We've got a rivalry. It was an insignificant beginning. I was once trapped in a negative cycle in another dimension. Because I could not fulfill the role given to me. However, the gods wished for ruin and vanquished. Those are all of the Dissidia characters. The cycle I thought eternally ended was sent to another dimension. And now I will again make conflict come true. Yep. These are all of the characters that have appeared in the arena fighters, all the way from Dissidia to Duodecim. I think they added a couple of new ones in NT, but yeah, all the way up to Duodecim, the first two Dissidia games, this was the cast. They're really holding to their guns here. Let us enjoy ourselves, shall we? Make it so. To this blade I entrust my all. Things are getting good. What's this? Was that dude supposed to plunge us into the abyss?
ままならないです。
You could say that. Garland's desire is only barely holding the world together. Whatever the case may be, it is fight to or fall to ruin, not to mention. To Those two look...
そうだな
Yeah, they look happy. They're bringing each other's dreams to fruition.
頑張りましょう
We may have a way out of this predicament yet. All hands are outstretched toward the hope shining before us. I just realized, Ramza and Ace are in here. That means that we have all the characters up to NT as well. That's cool. That is a nice touch. I just realized, if this game were still going today, then we definitely would have had Wook Lamat in here, and she would have been the most broken character ever. Let's see their dreams fulfilled together for the sake of the world. That is right. We may have our differences, but in this world, we are one. Those words. There is no doubt about it. We summon the Dimension's most powerful warriors.
期待しています
Please, you must succeed. Ah! And then we went chop. And there he goes. Excellent. This is the conflict. Wear down one to his soul. It's not over. We're ready to go at any time. Yeah, we've got more where that came from. I welcome it, however. I fear there shall not be another cycle after this. What? You're saying we can't create another world? Even with all our power put together? When the crystal core of darkness was swallowed by Shinryu, all of its power was released. It has already reached the limit of energy and can reabsorb. That is why we must succeed before it shatters. Don't tell me you're getting desperate now. Do your hearts yet smolder? Own your willpower and unleash your brilliance! Hell yeah! Music's going in hard! Can y'all hear the music? This is the core. This is the core's. Hey, what is it? This is the core's final light. I trust you are not afraid. It's strange. Even though the world is as damaged, I'm not the least bit scared.
もちろんさ
That's because we're making dreams into reality. We've always been fighting for hope. And for hope. No matter how painful or miserable things may have been, we chose to move forward. This is a fight to pry open the future. Isn't that right? Right. Once more, I entrust to this blade my desire and everyone's hopes. Ah, that screenshot goes hard. How about you? The future you want is at the edge of conflict beyond the cycle. The light is with it. The light is with us. Guide us to a new world. Ha! A flood of motions. Boom, pow, slap, kick. I owe you my gratitude. That was a satisfying battle. Now then, what is the outcome of a desire the gods could not foresee? We will meet again in the not-too-distant future. Are they gods again? Our power over the world is returned to us. There you go. I think that the either the video messed up or the effect wasn't implemented into the game because wait what? Okay, never mind. I think the video is just messed up here. But it is too late for the core of light.
どういうことで
No,
す
the warriors. Not yet. We can protect them, our families, our friends. If you're what we would call slumbering, then open your eyes, O Crystal. Yes, we're all gathering together. All of our crystals coming out. It's a warm, familiar light.
行くよ
With me, protect them. We can't lose. I won't give up. My will is stronger than this. Everyone here has the will to live. I need to hold on for all of them. I don't want me, anyone else, or this world to disappear. Huh. I won't be extinguished. We are better than that. Yeah, all the crystals come into the fore. Everyone gets their last words in. Shine. If you're born from us, then show how brightly our souls burn.
頑張れよ
That's right. Suck up all these emotions and see some fireworks. And protect this world. Protect everyone. We shall not let one iota be taken from us. We've been together all this time. I'm not leaving anyone behind. And Unite is absorbing all these vibes. Is it still not enough? If you're looking for strength, here it is. This divine power granted to me. Now is the time to return it to the world. To you I entrust my all. See everyone's wish made true. Dang. God powers gives him a bigger crystal. This total war has reached its final hour. Now witness the extent of my unbridled power. This is our one ardent wish. It must be made true. I'll shine all the light I have. We're starting a new world. Ha! Ha! And would you look at that? New crystals. The crystals! They're back! We did it! We saved the world!
ありがとう
Warriors, thank you. Think we have a way back? Definitely! All together! Wait, he's not... This way, hurry! You'll disappear over there! I will not disappear. My wish is made true. What you said earlier about giving all yourself to make our wish come true. Give me a break. Are you telling us to forget you again? There's no doubt that we shared our journey. At the very least, the world will remember. What's the point if we don't remember? I'll call you in the new world. I'll remember your name and you'll come running, right? I will. I'll call for you too. Everyone will, to make sure you hear it. So you'd better come back. And thus was the world reborn. Dissidia novum. I don't know how to pronounce that last one. Iter.
ありがとう
Thank you. The world is saved. All is back to as it was.
違うな
It will be incomplete. Ha! I won't ever forget you, Kupo.
また会おうじゃねえか
I'm not forgetting this time.
前向いていこう
We'll continue our journey.
行こ
We'll go back together. Back to everyone. The OG4, or the OG5 if you include Mog. That brings me back all the way to 2018, or was it 2017, when the game first dropped, and I started playing this, and I got a magical journey, a window into a game that would end up being my favorite mobile game of all time. To be reminded of the early days of Warrior of Light, Rem, Vivi, and Saz, and Moo, and Mog. But all good things, you know. Everyone. Now, what is your desire? My desire was fulfilled. You have another, do you not? And it is ours, too. They do that thing where they intentionally obscure it from us. He said his desire, but we as the players were not meant to hear it right now. Now, would you look at that? It's the world. Flowers. Petals. And the wind. Thank you. Yeah, there's something here that reminds him of everything, of all the characters. Oh, shoot! That is the end of it. That is the end. The very final cutscene of Dissidia, Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I think that the game had a proper credit sequence, but unfortunately, they didn't commit that. So, there you go. That is the end of the story. They restored the world, and the thing is that it's left open to interpretation. Is it the same world of respite as before? Or is this just like the ending of the first Dissidia, where it turns out this world ended up becoming the Final Fantasy I world? Or is it something entirely different? Like, for all we know, many years have passed, and Warrior of Light is now about to reunite with everybody after they've come back. We don't know. Maybe they're opening it up for Opera Omnia too. But they certainly know that they didn't close anything off. They're just like, yeah, if we want to create another Dissidia, and they want to reset everything back to the beginning. So if and when we want to create another Dissidia, we can do that. Sequel? Oh, I hope so. I honestly hope so. If we can get a Dissidia 2 with the same quality of writing and the same deep dives into all the characters, but with some new story, I'd be all for it. I would 100%. I'd be there day one. We just have to see how long it takes for Ever Crisis to go down. But if you want a proper credit sequence, you can go back about 3-4 videos. You can go back to the finale and replay the credit sequence that I improvised there. I was able to unblock that video, so you should be good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for indulging this passion project of mine to stream Dissidia Opera Omnia. The people who owned it doesn't seem like they're gonna really remember it fondly, but we the players, that's what it's been about this entire time. I have done my part to do the preservation, and thank you. Thank you, AQ, Matthew, and all the people who were there for the original run of the stream. Thank you all so much as well. If you watch this entire playlist all the way through, you will remember them. Queenie, I remember Queenie, and there were a couple of others. But that is it for that. Now, for serious, for real. This is it for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnium for this channel. If we get a sequel, you can bet I will be covering it. But for the time being, I'll have to find something new to play. As they say, the journey goes on. So, will it be Mega Man X7 in fact? Will it be Mega Man Battle Network 5? Man, I haven't played a Mega Man Battle Network. How long has it been since I played a Mega Man Battle Network? I was doing that every other stream, and then all of a sudden, it just poofed. Let me see here. When was my last Battle Network stream video? I am going so far down into the list here. Wow! My original playthrough of Opera Omnia, what happened between the last Battle Network and now. Let's see here. It was 8 months ago. Let me see the actual date. October of 2023 was the last time I played a Battle Network. I think that's going to be my next one, my next playthrough. So, once again, thank you everybody for joining me on this journey, and thank you if you're watching this as a VOD, so you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. You will be informed of when my next video goes up there, and I will see you all in Mega Man Battle Network 5. Until that time, game over.